This sales tax. I had people talk to me yesterday. You know what the problem is? Once again, let's get rid of the failed Mid-America Airport. Let's get rid of the East St. Louis Election Board, all the corrupt benefits and pensions for the part-time employees. Let's get rid of all the hiring of the friends and family for these inbred bastard politicians. Let's cut back on the overspending for all of our hardworking taxpayers' dollars. Then we'll have $15, $20, $30 million. These political idiots would never, ever, ever run a business, a personal business, with their personal money involved, like they incompetently run our business with our money involved. Everyone, every decent person, including me, who's not so decent, I understand that, but every decent person wants to support the improvement in our schools. We want our children to have a good education, and we definitely want to support our professional law enforcement people. But at what cost, people? At what cost? These politicians try to put all the burden and all the blame on us. You ever notice that? Oh, we're going to put a tax referendum. We're going to let the people decide. No, let the people decide that you bastards have stolen too much money. You've squandered and wasted so much money. Now you're begging for more money, and you're trying to put it on the backs of us. You're trying to make the burden and the blame on us. Try to make us decide on whether to vote for or against the tax increase to help our schools and our proud professional first responders, our policemen, our firemen, because they want to put the proverbial smoke screen up like they always do. Oh, the people didn't vote for that sales tax. It's the people's fault. We wouldn't need to vote for a sales tax if you rotten bastard, inbred, political, parasitical, perverted punks, you ass-wipe, low-life bastards, would do what you're supposed to do. But then they, the sleazy, greasy bastards, they're totally responsible for putting these agencies, our schools, our law enforcement in these bad positions. But no, they want to blame it on us. No, it's not going to be blamed on us. But I got to say, they say the sales tax in some of these places, and I think these figures aren't close to being right. St. Clair County sales tax in Belleville, it says 8.1%. I pay 11%, right at 11% at Belleville Crossing. See, they don't tell you about the TIF money that's put in there. They don't tell you about the other taxes. So they've lied. Whoever put this out lied. Swansea, 7.8%. Wrong. Cahokia, 8.2%. Cahokia is 13%. But see, these asswipe mainstream media people, especially this newspaper, this Belleville News Slimocrat, they get nothing right. It's 12, 13% sales tax in Cahokia. But now they want to put out this propaganda. They want to put out all this propaganda. St. Clair County, 6.6. I don't know where the hell you're going to find 6.6. Now, it may be 6.6, but then another percent for TIF, 2% for that. You're not going any place in this county that you're not paying close to 10% sales tax. And remember, people, you're paying a tax on money that you've already earned and paid a tax on, and now to buy something, you get penalized with the sales tax. I don't even know why the hell they have a sales tax. We've earned that money, but now we got to pay taxes on that money before we can spend it? That earned money then is no good, because we can't do anything with it until they put that tax as a sales tax. Think about it, people. They're going to tax us one day to breathe, because these rotten bastard, no-count, low-life, idiot politicians, they've put us in that position. But it's your fault. It's my fault, because we let it keep going. Can't let this crap keep going. Now they want more money. Get rid of the airport, Kern, Eckert, Sprague. Get rid of the East St. Louis Election Board with all the thievery going on that not only steals from the candidates, steals from everybody in this county. You county people got to understand, when they steal a vote from a candidate, your vote's getting stolen too. But for them to say that these sales taxes are what they are, Belleville District, 7.85. These lying son of a bitches. And I'm not against the schools and law enforcement having money. But I think we should get it the proper way. Let's cut our expenses. You know, hell, that's like your son or daughter. You make $50,000 a year and you got $1,000 a month budgeted for your son and daughter's recreation. They keep spending and spending, and they're going to keep spending until you put a stop to it. Honey, son, we've done spent $1,000. Well, just one more time, one more time. That's what these politicians do. It's always one more time. Now, I don't think the sales tax is going to fly, because here's the problem, people. If this sales tax goes, they want 1% for the schools, 1% for law enforcement. That's going to put it 11, 12%. You know what happens then? People will go over in St. Louis. See, it's kind of counterproductive, because a lot of people won't shop at Belleville Crossings. They'll go into Fairview, where there's 1% less sales tax. And that's great, because people spend a lot of money, buy a lot of things. We're going to run people out of all these districts. We're going to run them over, just like people go to St. Louis to buy their gas, because the gas taxes aren't that high. You think about it, there's a lot of negative residual effects when you start raising the tax. Not only is it negative on the taxpayers, but it's negative on the economy, people. It's negative on the economy. Now, they can say what they want, but at the end of the day, these tax increases are going to keep going and going. Now, if you'll promise me for the rest of your lives, you'll never ask for another tax increase, you'll run these counties and cities and states properly, I may consider voting yes for a tax increase if it's the last one. Unless we address it head on, they're going to keep taking and taking and taking. People, we spend 60 to 70% of our income in taxes. Again, we've earned that money. We pay taxes on that money. Now we take that money we pay taxes on and we buy something at the hardware store in Belleville at Home Depot. We pay taxes then. Then we take that product we buy and we improve our house, and then we pay more taxes on our house because we've improved our house. It's like a Ponzi scheme, people, and it ain't going to get better until we make it better. And the only way we're going to make it better is hold these ass-white bastard politicians accountable. Let me tell you, after this sales tax situation, I'm all for improving our schools, giving all children a great education. I'm all for every police department having everything they need, because that's a dangerous job, and our heroes out there need all they can get. But, you know, your family would like to eat lobster every day. It'd be great. But we just can't afford it. That's why we have to have Hamburger Helper a lot of days. And that's what's happening, people. These politicians are putting us in that position, but now they're saying we're going to let the public decide, because they can't take the heat anymore. They can't take the heat anymore.